Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. And welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah from Big Deal Budgets, and it's been a hot minute since I've been here. I needed a break. I was doing too much at once, and with my full-time job being a teacher, it was the end of the year. It just got kind of a little chaotic, and I really just needed to take a step back. I still been cash stuffing consistently. I just wasn't doing it on camera and uploading it. It was just, I had to take a step back from something, and this was the easiest thing to take a step back from, even though I didn't want to, but I did. So, we have a whole new refresh since the last time you've seen me. I think I've redone my binders 1,000 times. I created new papers that are going to be on my Etsy shop probably within the next week. And it was kind of just crazy. I will warn you, I have my 9-month-old directly behind me watching everything I'm doing, so I have an audience. And she's, she might be making a little bit of noise here, but, I'm gonna get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start, oh, here she goes. I'm gonna start from the beginning, and kind of walk you through what cash stuffing is. Her video stopped playing, and that's why she was sad. She's looking at me like, Mom, how come my video's not playing? So I'm going to walk you through the beginning as if you've never heard of cash stuffing before, and then we'll go from there. I'm hoping this is not a long video, but we're going to go with it. This setup will probably never look like it does again because I did this really quickly so I could film today, and I want to keep myself accountable moving forward. So, without further ado, I'm going to go right into this. Hi. I've missed you guys. This is the greatest thing. I mean, this is the greatest community, and I've really, really missed you guys. So yeah, let's just go for it. So I have a new setup. This is my bank binder. So I have this when we do any transactions during the week and we use the card, and it has to go back, the cash that we take out needs to go back. It goes in this envelope, and I will be getting to this money, for some of this money, a little bit later. This is my bank teller envelope, which I gotta do something with it to make it cute. And this is just some extra change that I have. So what I do now is I go to my bank teller, and in this envelope I have, I'm gonna take it out actually. I will go into the bank with one of these slips, like a withdrawal slip that's fully filled out. This one's obviously blank, but I'll go in with a fully filled out bank slip and then my bank withdrawal slip, which I'll show you. You can find these in my Etsy shop, Big Deal Budgets. They come 4 to a page, and they're an instant download, and you own them forever. So you can print one out, laminate it, and use it over and over again, or print out 100, cut them out, and then just use them each time. I have some laminated, but I really like, can I make this? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm also on my phone too. I don't have a fancy camera yet. So what I do is I go in with this and my ID and my card, and I will just kind of hand the envelope to them and say, hey, you can put you can just put the money in here. So today's withdrawal was $2,010, and then it comes back with these sheets in it. So, I've already counted it. She is not happy that I am not paying attention to her. Please hold. I don't know. My husband didn't give her the bottle. You want your bottle? Is that what it is? I know you want Mama's attention, but you want your bottle. Here. Here. Here you go. Yeah, she wanted a bottle. She wanted her show and she wanted a bottle. And she had neither of those. So I've already counted this money. I'm not going to count it again. Let me know in the comments if you want me to count the money on camera. I know some people do and some people don't. I'm not going to count it today only because I think this video is going to be long. And I don't want it to be too long. So I am a cash budgeter, meaning what I do is I take our paychecks and instead of leaving the cash in the account, I withdraw it and we put it in these lovely envelopes that you are going to see shortly. I spread out bills across the month as opposed to paying a bill all at once. So for example, our phone bill is not $28, but that is what we are going to be putting in for this paycheck. And then throughout the month, we'll be paying it off. Now, although 28 is not an accurate number, we paid ahead. And there was a little bit of an increase. So this is kind of covering the increase. So I'm just going to get started from like the top of my paper and go down. This is how we do this. So this is our cash stuffing paper. I have it separated in spending money, which will go in my wallet, which I'll show you in a minute how I do. And then these are all of our bills that we put money towards. Some of these bills are monthly bills. Some of them are quarterly bills. Some of them are yearly bills. And then we go from there. And then our sinking funds, which is basically our savings and our debt. So I'm going to go through that. But you might look at this and say, hey, Sarah, how do you know what's going in what envelope? Oh, I will show you. So this is our cash breakdown, and here's how this paper works. I'm just going to hold this up really quick. So if you look at spending, and at the top, it'll tell me how many of each denomination I need. And then at the bottom, it tells me how many of each, which I transfer to this, and then the bank teller knows right away how much I want. So the more information you give your bank teller, the more they'll love you. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to go right into it. So my first binder that we're going to work on is our, basically our spending money or our envelope money. I mean our wallet money. Most of this is just for me that I hold on to in my wallet, which I'll show you in a minute. And I got these sparkly binders online, but I know you can get them on Etsy too, but or on Amazon, but I got mine on Amazon. So I'm just going to go through this, and I will probably go back and forth between these two pages to figure out the denominations I need. So today in spending, we're going to be adding $100, but instead of a $100 bill, we are adding 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 10s. And this will make sense why I'm doing this after. So then what I do is I take whatever money I have left in spending, which is a whole whopping $1, and then we count it. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 101. And then on my paper on here, we write down the total. So the total is 101. After I finish stuffing these, I am going to, before I go to another envelope, I'm going to jump over to my wallet. Next is family. Usually we only put $100 in here, but because it's the summer and we're going to be doing a lot more, we are doing $150. So this one is going to be similar to what we just did, except I'm adding a $50 bill. So it's going to be $150, 4 20s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my goodness, I have to sneeze too. Oh god, my daughter's almost asleep. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, and 150 that we're adding. And what we already have in here, our grand total for what's in this envelope. I'm going to put the 50 aside. 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 160, 170, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, and 192. So $192 we have for family, which is great because we are going to the aquarium this weekend, and I am anticipating we're going to spend a little bit more money this weekend than we normally would. Gas is going to get 120, and I know these are weird denominations too. Gas is astronomical right now. It's awful. I know it's coming down, which I'm very thankful for, but honestly, it's like I can't even handle it. So 150, 2 20s, 2 10s, 1 5, and 5 1s. This way, if I have to make change, 1, 2. What is that? Oh, where's George? That's cool. I'll probably do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. 5. These bills are nasty. All right, so let me make sure I did that right. 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And let me tell you, we do not have a lot in gas right now. How's everyone's summer going so far? I know, like, usually after July 4th, it's like the summer's over, but I'm a teacher, so the summer's not over until August. Let me tell you. I hope everyone's having a good summer. It's been hot. Where are you guys from? It's been hot where I am. I'm in Massachusetts, so 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 141, 2, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 147. Yeah, that gas is killer. Is it going down where you live? It's starting to go down where I live, but like honestly, not as much as I want it to. I want it to go down a lot more. Groceries is getting 300 today, thank goodness. And I know that's all in 50s. I like to do 50s, it's easy. So 51, 52, 5300. And adding that to what we already have, which is not much. 50, 100, 152, 253, 301, 2, 3, and 4. So 304 is what we have in here. I like to let this build up a little bit. Fortunately enough, this week we don't have to buy a lot of groceries because we've been kind of building up a lot lately. So we'll be good to go. Ooh, that's 100. That should be in there. Okay, BJ's is getting 50. She likes to drink that bottle real fast. So now in BJ's, for when we do a BJ's haul, we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 175, 180, 181. So 181. I'm going to be honest with you, the next time I put a video up, which will be next week, it's probably going to be a completely different setup. Alright, I'm going to come back to the end of this because I'm going to be doing something different. But now we have to stuff my wallet. So, my wallet, I just got this from All Things Planned. It is her wallet. It's the Imperfect wallet. So she had it at a discount, but like honestly, it's like beautiful condition. I'm obsessed with it. I just couldn't justify spending a whole lot of money on it. I need new envelopes for this, so I'm gonna be getting new envelopes, but these are my old ones. So what I do now is this is like all of the money for 2 weeks. And then I stuff 1 week at a time in my wallet. So if you remember back to spending, I did $100, but I did it in weird denominations because I'm going to do 50 for this week. So I'm going to take what we had. So 20, 40, and 50. That's going to go in my wallet right now. And the rest of this is going to stay for rollover or whatever the case may be. So that will go in here. I like to do it 1 week at a time. My husband gets paid every week, but I get paid every 2 weeks. So it kind of makes it a little bit easier. Family usually would get 50, but I'm actually going to put 100 in. So 50, 20, 40, 50. Did I do that right? 50, 70, 90, 100. Because I know we have the extra. So again, typically it would usually just be 50. But I am putting 100 in because we are going away this weekend. Well, not away, but we're having some fun this weekend. Sorry, I just realized that probably wasn't on camera. See, I've been out of this for too long. I gotta get back on that horse. My goodness. I also hate the layout I have right now. I'm not loving it. I feel like you're too far away from me. I feel like you're like a mile away. Groceries for this week. Oh, these are out of order. Groceries is going to get $150. And I'm just going to do that in 50s. I'm pretty confident we are not going to have $150 of groceries, but I'm going to do this just to be proactive, just in case. And these are smaller envelopes, as you can tell, so that's why I'm folding them a little weird. What's new? Tell me what's new in the comments. Gas is going to get 60. And I'm going to... we don't usually pay for gas in cash, but I like to have cash just in case. So since I'm going to do 60, I'm going to just put my highest denominations in. And then when I need to make cash, I will. But it's kind of like a placeholder, because every once in a while you find somewhere where it's like, if you pay for cash, you pay less. And I would like to pay less for gas if I can. Like, I have Upside, and I also have, what's the other thing I have? Gas Buddy, which will all be linked in the description below. And if you use my codes, we like get free things and free money. So that's me stuffing my wallet for the week. So this is ready to go. She's thick, but she is chef's kiss. I love her. All right, so I'm going to come back to this binder in a little bit. We are now going to go into our bills binder. Oh, I didn't get my coloring utensils out. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna leave that, I'll leave that up here. So these are all my markers, because we'll be able to fill things in. So some of these you're going to see, if you can see, they're in parentheses. So if it's in parentheses, it's something we leave in the account and we just pay. So our car loan, we pay car loan at least $500 a month, and we just leave that in. So I'm not actually doing anything, but every month I color in a little car to show that we're paying. And then it should be, if I did my math correct, once we get to the end of this, it'll be totally paid off. I got this from Jordan Budgets, and then I'm going to show you a couple more of mine that I have that are actively in my Etsy shop right now. So that's really exciting that we have a whole row done. Ooh, that feels nice. That feels nice. Okay. Ooh, that hit different. I don't know, I wasn't ready. Okay, so that is all set. Our TD card, which is our joint card, is getting 500. We are trying to get this paid off before the end of the year, because that is just a goal we did. So we're doing $500 bills. I hold on to this and we use this money at the end of the month. I use the big bills in here, and if we do a exchange of bills, I will pull from that, and then it just goes back to the bank. This envelope is for my Discover card, and Discover is getting 200. Again, big bills. And we'll use those for exchanges. I can't believe I forgot to get an envelope. These envelopes are from Intentional Living, who I love her, and I love Jordan Budgets. They're like two of my favorite people in the cash budgeting world, along with Jasmine, who I'm going to show you her binder later. I'm just like low-key obsessed with them. They're going to watch this video and be like, who's this crazy lady? So this has 500. We are not stuffing student loans right now. It's just my husband's student loans, and we're not stuffing it because of the pause on student loans. So we're skipping over that. So $28 is going into phone today. We are 2 months ahead for this. So we're actually going to take a break in stuffing phone so we can try to get our car payment, our credit card payment down. So we officially now have 2 months of payments ready to go for our phone bill. And if I can figure this out, here we go. Can you tell I'm rusty? My gosh. Speaking of rusty and things that rhyme with rusty, these are crusty, man. Let me do that before I forget. So in phone, we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 285, 290, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, and 298. Guys, I've missed you so much. There were so many times where, like, I would mess up my numbers when I was counting while I wasn't recording. And I'm like, oh, if there was only a way for me to keep myself in check, and the way to keep myself in check was to record and go back and check. But here we are. I think I hear my son is about to come in. He might be crying. He might be screaming. I might have to pause this video. But he'll get an iPad when we're done, and it'll be great. Health insurance comes out of my check. So this is what my husband pays towards it. So we have $159, $55, $56, $57, $58, and $59. Alrighty. So that is just going to go in there. It'll eventually go into like my account and like my savings, but I'll just leave it there for the sake of this video, and that's where this is going to go. Car insurance we just paid. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we're going to take a break on that. So that had 159. Nothing. So excise tax for our cars. We pay into this every paycheck. So we're paying $8. Obviously, it's not $8, but each paycheck we pay into it, it's like you're paying into a savings account, but it's just going to be absolutely spent by the end. So excise tax is getting $8 today. In total, excise has 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, and 63. I think our goal for this is 150 to get it before the end of the year. And then that way, like, next year is paid off. And then we can slowly but surely pay off for the following year. So we like to pay up a month in advance, a year in advance, a quarter in advance, or a half a year in advance, whatever the bill is. Car inspection is fully paid for 2 years. So I'm just leaving this in here because it is fully funded. So I got these fully funded cards from, I will always forget, but I know she's going to be linked in the description box below. So we have these fully funded, but because I have them in the bank, I have prop money in here to show me that they're fully funded. So until it's not in the bank, I'm leaving the envelope in here, even though we're not stuffing it. It's just for my brain to remember, like, oh, that money is in the bank. So we're not doing that. Car registration has already been paid off, and it is not in the bank for 2 years. So that envelope is completely gone, but I still leave it on here. So I remember that eventually we will have to do that. AAA today is also going to be getting $8. This one we're also saving for $150. So AAA and excise tax is probably always going to have the same amount of money. So we have 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, and 63. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long video. We're like barely halfway done. Please speed this up if you need to. In the bottom, I'm trying to think of what bottom it will be. In the bottom, somewhere along here, is a menu wheel. Hit the menu wheel and do playback speed. And please don't listen to me in real time. Please listen to this faster. I beg of you. It'll be a lot. Self-care and massage envy. It used to just be massage envy, but I don't take care of myself. So this is going to be changing to self-care. But massage envy, I do pay for every month. And honestly, I haven't been in, I can't tell you, like pre-pandemic. So it's just credits have been building up. So that is going to be the monthly $65. And there's nothing in there. So $65 it is. I already paid that off. So this will be for next month. Subscriptions like Hulu, Netflix, all of that, that's going to go into here. And subscriptions is going to get $40. I plan to prepay for the year by getting gift cards. And I'm going to go into that towards the end of the year and show you. I should probably be writing these down. I always forget to write them down. So I'm going to show you how I prepay for that, and then I don't have to worry about it for the year. I don't have to put it aside every month, which is exciting. And last in this envelope is Amazon, my Amazon Prime membership. And that is getting $12 today. And it doesn't have anything, so it is only getting $12 on here. And I'm not adding all of that up. So that's it for this binder. Now we're going to go over to sinking funds. Sinking funds, our sinking funds binder is for savings. So some of these can be long-term savings. Some of them can be short-term savings. Some of them can be long-term, which I actually have a separate binder for, which I'm going to show you momentarily. But each of us have our own binder or our own folder. So my husband and I have our own where we use this money however we want. We can build it up if we want. We can keep whatever we want to do with it. So starting for the rest of the year, we're each going to get $50 for each paycheck. So I have $50, and that's all I have in there because I used all my money before. So we have $50. And then my husband is getting $50, who just walked in with my oldest from a bath, and he'll be getting an iPad soon. So if you hear lots of things behind me, oh, there he is. If you hear lots of things behind me, it is not, it is absolutely as chaotic as it sounds. So I'm going to sneeze, but, whew, excuse me. So my son is going to be getting $15 today. I do have because this video is already long, I'm not going to be coloring in. Typically I would. Most of his money is in the bank right now. So in the bank he has $275, and he's giggling because he's watching his show. So we're adding 15, so because I can't think right now, so 275 plus 15. So now he has a total of 290. And I'm going to go ahead and write that for my daughter too, because she is getting the same amount. Again, the money that you're seeing that's already in here is prop bills, because we have it in a savings for them to use it however they wish when they get old enough. Or if, God forbid, we needed it for anything, we have that saved up and in a savings account so it can collect some interest too. So there's that. Emergency, my husband and I decided we wanted to build up a little bit this week, so we're adding 50. So right now in the bank there is 410, so we have a total of 460, which is pretty good. Christmas, we are starting this month really going to start bulking this up, because Christmas is coming a lot faster than anyone can think of. So it is going to be getting 30. And this is, oh, this is real money. Hold on, let me take this out. Let me take all of this out, actually. This is, again, from Jordan Budgets. So our goal is 600 and each tree is 15. So I'll be able to color in 2 trees. So right now we have 100, 150, 170, 180. Which we are well on our way. I know Prime Days and Target Days are coming up, so I think we might be going into this a little bit, maybe, if we find anything. Ooh, I'm going to come back to this binder in a moment. Not yet, but I will be coming back to it. Now our last 2, these are in here because we use them a little bit more. So car maintenance, we have a lot of car maintenance things that are coming up right now. So car maintenance is going to be getting 15. And I believe all of this is real. Yeah, all of this is real. So let's count how much is in here. So we have 100, 200, 250, 260, 265, 270, 275, 280, 281, which is good. We think we might need some tires, and we have oil changes coming up, I think, in both cars. So that's going to be for car maintenance. In medical, we usually put $5 in, but we're putting 15 in this time because our daughter has to get special formula, and it is coming in, and we get it through insurance at a discount, and it's coming in soon, and it is $75 that we have to pay. So this money is going to be coming out probably as soon as you're seeing me put it in. So in medical now we have 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80. And if we have any medicine or doctor's visits, which we might have some doctor's visits coming up, it'll come out of here too. And then for big deal budgets, my small business, it is getting $5, which I do have another tracker in here. So this has 100, 5, 10, 15, and 120, which is pretty good. Alright, so that's going to be it with this binder. Now I'm going to be going to my long-term binder, which is from Baddies and Budgets and Jasmine. Oh, this girl, I love her. If she watched my videos, I would probably cry. I got this binder from her. I wanted something for long-term things that was totally different. And this is definitely totally different from all my other binders. So what we are doing is $5 for each cash stuffing. That's not true. We're doing $25 for each cash stuffing, $5 in each envelope. So we have new house, which is getting $5. I will not be counting these either. It's just, we're going to stuff them. Maybe at the end of the month or the end of the quarter or the end of the year, I will count them. But this, we're just putting money in, and this is kind of like backup to backup money. And then we have new car, vacation, which we're definitely not going on like a long-term vacation this year, but if we were going on like a multi-night, that's what I would use that for. Future, anything that may happen in the future, we'll go in here. And then just a savings that we have as like, I don't want to call it a buffer, but this is a savings that we absolutely will not touch. I think what I'll do is I'll count it at the end of the quarter, and then this money will go into a savings account to save. So you can see, oh, and this is going to be like if we have any gift cards or whatever. So as you can see, I have no cash over here, but I still have 2 envelopes of stuff. That's because I am starting a new savings challenge. I just recently finished the Intentional Living savings box, which I cannot find right now, but it was the 100 envelope savings challenge. And so each envelope is numbered 1 through 100, and you save that money in there. Oh, here it is. So you save in each envelope, and then you color it, and as you can see, it's all colored. So I started this in January, and I finished it on June 24th, and I saved $5,055, and that all went to a credit card payment. So all of these envelopes, they are blank, but I put numbers at the bottom of them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the numbers, and starting next year, I'll just put like random numbers on and do that. So this envelope is all done. So I'm starting 2 new savings challenges, which happen to both be on my Etsy shop. So I have my Blast Off savings, which is you are saving $5, $4, $3, $2, or $1. So the most any square is $5. You can do this as fast or as slow as you want. You can stuff as many as you want at a time. But the most you would need to put in if you're doing one at a time would be $5. And the other one I'm doing is Saving 925, which was the first one that I ever did. The first one I put in my Etsy shop. So it's either 9, 8, 7, 6, or 5 along the same lines. You can put as much or as little in as you want. And there's that. So, Sarah, how are you starting a new savings challenge today if you don't have any money? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So if I go back into my blue binder, I had used my, I had buffer money on top of the money. I had money on top of my buffer in my account that I used. And so I was kind of like paying myself back for that. So this is that buffer money, and I am going to use this money to start my next savings. So whatever I don't use in here is just going to go into my Sarah saving or spending however much you want envelope. And that will be that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm seeing these 2 10s, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. So let's pick a color. I think I'm going to do pink and orange. If I can find the orange. I got these boxes off of Amazon. I don't have an Amazon storefront yet, but I'm hoping to get one soon. And that will be linked, but I will put the link to these in there. So let's start the saving 9 to 5. If I'm putting $10 in, I guess it makes sense that I'm doing 2 5s, right? So I'm just going to color in 2 5s. I know I said I wasn't coloring today, but I'm too excited to start this. And they're in my Etsy shop, so you can do it along with me if you'd like. That would be fun. Oh, why don't you go buy them and we can do this together? And then you can keep me updated on Instagram. Big deal budget. So saving 9 to 5, that's going to get 10. And for my blast off savings, I could color in 2 5s, or I could color in a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. I'll just do 2 5s. No, you know what? I'm going to be weird. I'm going to do a 5, a 4, and a 1. Oh, there goes my daughter. She's okay. She just lost her bottle. That's all. 5, 4. I swear she's okay. It's just chaos here. It's fine. So, oh, that was supposed to be orange. Well, look, it's pink now. That's fun. So, these are now going to go into my sinking funds and savings, those 2 empty ones that were in the back. So, I'm going to put the blast off savings in one. And my saving 9 to 5 in the other. And then my other money is going to go into my envelope. But with that being said, as my daughter is so happy right now, that's it. If you made it through all of this, I love you and you deserve a cookie. And if you made it through all of this, tell me your favorite emoji in the comments. My favorite emoji is that new one where it's like the crying, smiling face. I use it often with cute pictures of my kids. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And this is my life. It's great. You're getting it real time. So I love you and thanks for watching. Bye.